Don't you dare say I'm gonna make it, 'cause I don't believe it.
Welcome to TWLC Reviews. I'm Quan.
What's up? You got Rain here?
My man's John is back, and he did exactly what I wanted him to do. He murdered all the motherfuckers who betrayed him, and with some help from Sansa, they pulled up on Winterfell in one of the craziest battles of Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards. They turned Ramsay whole ass to dog food, and now everyone recognizes him as the King of the North. I know Ned, Catelyn, Robb, and Rickon are looking down and they're proud of you.
It's a little bit ironic. Started the show like as a bastard, like it was immediately established. Like with the first couple episodes, he's now carrying on the legacy of a family that's technically not even his family. As we also found out a little bit about his actual lineage in the season. He's not a Stark, and it's also pretty interesting. But before that, talk about a little bit about the Battle of the Bastards, basically. And throughout the battle, I was just hoping that like Ramsay just didn't entice Jon to do something just dumb, like with his words and like his taunts. Seeing that situation, Jon should try to keep his composure and do this battle the right way. But instead, he took that, he raged through him and just charged ahead. Like they were gonna lose the battle. Like it was pretty much over. Little sister came and saved the day with the Knights of the Vale, because nobody want to see my man Jon die again after he just came back. Imagine dying last season, coming back and dying again in the same season. Nah, man.
Sansa, I am so proud of you. It's like you said before, pressure makes diamonds, man. And she saw Ramsay whole ass get fed to the dogs. She didn't flinch, she didn't cry. She looked him straight in the eye and walked off. I honestly hope she becomes Queen of Winterfell.
Review that we do, I said it's like Sansa, pressure makes diamonds. Like, we're gonna see Sansa change from her struggle. All the things that she's been through in this whole show. Abuse, physical, like sexual, mental abuse from Ramsay. Like it came, she finally got their revenge. And I hope she's satisfied with that too. I hope she's satisfied because he got exactly what he deserved. He just wanted to be a lady. She never wanted this life. But, she's just being forced into it.
My boy Bran, now he's getting trained by the Three-Eyed Raven, and he got to see almost everything, not only from his father's past, but a big secret was revealed. Jon isn't really Ned's. He just said that to protect his sister Lyanna. He had to run because the Night King was coming. And now he has to take on the journey of being the Three-Eyed Raven.
It's just like this I don't know, prophesized thing ahead of him, and it's just been unraveling, and then we finally get a little bit like a bigger peek into it. We got to see some of the past. He barely escaped the Night King and the White Walkers. I was a little mad because I'm like, Bran, what are you doing? The other Three-Eyed Raven, the original Three-Eyed Raven, my man's asleep, and my Bran said, I'm just so curious, blah blah, like, I don't know anything about anything, like, I just want to, do this without supervision. Like, you don't know what's going to happen, bro. Like, why are you doing this? And did it while my man's asleep and made a very big mistake. Compromised the whole operation. He brought the Night King and the White Walkers straight to him, which means that there's no more training for Bran. He's basically cast off now. He's on his own. When he barely had any training, like he didn't really have too much time. Like, he clearly wasn't ready at this point.
My girl Arya needs to get some teardrop tats or something. Smoke that hoe, the waif, and Walter, aka Mr. Filch. She didn't need to become no one. She just needed to be who she was. When they wanted her to kill that actor, she realized that wasn't who she was. So she did the smart thing. She just went along with it, took what she had from her training, and just got the hell on.
Not gonna lie, I was a little mad when she wasn't just killing the actor. Like, bro, like, just do it. That's what I was thinking. But I'm like, you go, girl. That's not what you want to do. Do what you want in life. I'm not gonna fault you for it. You do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't her, and I get it. I'm happy to see she's out of there, and she hasn't lost sight of her family. She knows she is Arya Stark.
Cersei, Now, am I happy that she got rid of the High Sparrow? Yes. However, at what cost? Like, okay, yeah, you blew up the ice at Baylor with Tommen's wife in it, and this man committed suicide. Now all your kids are dead, which is kind of annoying to me, because if I hear that she loves her children with all her heart one more time, I'm just like, well, it wasn't enough to save them all from dying. She's going off the deep end, and now she's the queen again, and she has no direction to go from here.
She has completely lost love for things that she once loved. Pretty much the only thing like about Cersei throughout the whole show that we could always say up until this point is that she loved her children. And Jaime, I guess. She's already accepted that she lost her son to the High Sparrow, and my man was just hypnotized. So she just kind of said, you know what? I'm going to give her my revenge. I was happy that she got rid of it, but it was a problem that she created. I could tell this was like a revelation for her, to where it's like, okay, I don't care. This is where she's really hitting psycho mode at this point. I'm pretty sure at this point she's a psychopath, and I'm pretty sure like what pushed her to the edge was her being imprisoned, and now it's just over. She blew up the church, literally just blew it up, and that goes to show you that at this point she doesn't care about the people. She doesn't care about what the people think about her. It is now turned into a dictatorship.
To speak about Jaime a little bit more, they literally started out season 6 with him returning with his dead daughter to Westeros. He tried to get Marjorie out and wanted to help Tommen, but he's too damn brainwashed by the High Sparrow. So they sent him to take Riverrun just so he can be by Cersei's side again. All just to come back and find out the Sept Baylor is blown up and Cersei has pretty much just gone crazy. So now he's just stuck like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Exactly, bro. I think you said it like perfectly. This man Jaime, this man's like, okay, I'm gonna go out here, boop bop, I'm gonna come back. You know, everything's gonna be good. He came back to an entirely different Cersei, and everything changed. But like you said, like Jaime's coming back. He doesn't know what's up right now. He doesn't know what's next, like what to do. Cersei's not acting the same. You know, like this isn't like what else? You can tell like at this point Jaime was like in a pretty interesting situation. Like I forgot to say, poor Tommen. He didn't ask to be in this situation. So I'm not gonna fault Tommen for, you know, not saving his wife and his mom immediately, but because he's a child. He's literally a child. So, and he didn't deserve to die at all in that banner, and it sucks that he was driven to that point.
Tyrion, as much as I respect you, I gotta say this. What the fuck were you doing? Why would you make a deal to allow slavery to continue? You know that's exactly what Daenerys is fighting against. Because of what you did, they thought that they could just lay siege and attack you, and Daenerys basically had to come back and clean up the mess. But Daenerys gave him another chance, and he has a newfound goal in life because she named him Hand of the Queen.
I thought that was a silly decision. I mean, I guess it didn't impact too much. He's now the Hand of the Queen. They're both heading to Westeros now, and they've got some ships. And Yara and like almost forgot about that little dispute in the Iron Islands with Yara and, you know, her uncle. But it's gonna be interesting to see what Daenerys. I'm pretty sure you're excited as well to see what Daenerys does in Westeros. We finally see her in Westeros, you know, and see what she gets to do in Westeros in this season. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens. And also, winter's coming too. So we're gonna see how like all of this collides, because everything's like about to go down.
It's somebody I actually wanted to give an honorable mention to. My man's Sir Devos. That man has been solid One scene I really have to point out is after they won and they confronted the witch, and he pretty much let all his feelings out about how evil the witch was for killing that little girl. I respect him for doing it then, because he knew that if Jon found out way before the battle, he wouldn't have accepted her help. So he put the mission ahead of his own feelings.
Throughout the show, we see that the relationship being created and like strengthened. And he always looked out for her, and they were just really good friends. You know, like you could tell, like he really cared about that girl as if it was his own. He's a very loyal person, super loyal. He's never once, even after Stannis threw this man in jail, like whatever, like he's always been super loyal to Stannis. And he told him and warned him about the Red Woman. Like, it's not forgivable. And like you said, Sir Davos, that really hurt him. You could tell, but he just got the mission over with. He dealt with the problem at hand. He didn't let the rage, fill him up and like just go beat and go kill the Red Woman or whatever. He didn't do that. Finished the mission, handled the business, then got it over with.
When it comes to rating the show, because I've known some people try to complain about the last 3 seasons of Game of Thrones, but honestly, season 6, I don't really see anything terrible coming from it. It had a lot of great battles, a lot of great writing, a lot of great acting. So me personally, I would give it a 9. Rain?
I give it a 9 too. I really like I feel like all the battles that we knew were gonna happen, everything that we knew were gonna happen, like that was gonna happen, like exceeded or met my expectations. Everything that they did that we knew was gonna happen, they executed great. Like in my opinion, I can't complain too much. I feel like it was a good season.
And we'll definitely be back soon with season 7. But let us know what y'all think. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And always remember, peace and love.